Hello everybody, I'm back again. We're going to try fixing us some fry bread this time. And I think I'm only going to do half a recipe. So whatever ingredients I give you, if you want to do the full recipe, just double the recipe, okay? So here we go. I'm going to start off with, you've got to have a tablespoon of yeast, and I think that'll be about one of these packets. I don't think I'll need any more than that, I hope. And I use the quick acting yeast, so you don't really have to let it sit. Well, if I can get into it. There, that's the easiest way. Yeah, one package is about a tablespoon of quick acting yeast. It's rapid rise instant yeast is what I use. I'm using a tablespoon of sugar. And a 1/3 cup of warm water. And I'm just dissolving it. And I'm going to get milk. You use about a 1/3 cup of milk. I'm not adding that in there yet though, but I had forgot to measure that out a little earlier. Now, the normal yeast, you'd have to let it set for 10 minutes for it to really do its thing. With this rapid rise, they tell you you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and use it right away. Got something on my fingers. Now I need 1½ cups of flour that I'm going to add to this. That's a 1/2 cup. A 1/2. And another 1/2. I forgot to get my salt. And you only use, I think it's a half of teaspoon of salt. That's it right there. Now this is when you add in your milk. And it's going to be a little bit wet. Now I'm simply gonna get some plastic wrap if I can get that dough off my finger. Now this is an important part. After you get it mixed up, and like I said, it's going to be a little wet. You may not have to use all of the milk that you had gotten. You simply cover it with plastic wrap, and you know, on a glass bowl you can pull it and it'll seal itself right to the bowl. So that's basically what you need to do. And since it's already covered, I'm going to put my towel over it. And let it set for 1 hour. And I'll come back and join you in a few minutes. Okay, it's been an hour. So I'm getting my dough out here. Risen considerably. You just want to poke into it to let the air out of it. It does get a little sticky. Can't help that. And there's some women take both hands and do this. I usually do it with one hand because I'm not using that much dough. I'm going to try to cut this in 3. We're just going to make 3 balls. Now the full recipe you make 6 of these, but I only made half a recipe. I'm going to go get my rolling pin. Now I'm only going to roll it out to about 7 inches. Those are in my way. Oops. Rolled over on itself. It's about 7 inches. I'm going to turn my pan on over here. Let it be getting hot. And we do not use oil. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to, but really not supposed to use oil to cook them. I may put a little drop in there, though. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, not to really get it wet. And you want to keep them as round as possible when you roll them out. Yep, and they will stick to the rolling pin if you're not careful. Basically roll it just a little bit larger than what you need. And now I'm just going to transform this one over to my pan. And I need to get this dough off of my fingers. Now I'm going to bring my camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. You don't want it to heat too high, just kind of like on medium-low. Because you want your bread to cook and brown on each side. I really should have got some olive oil under there. I really wanted it a little bit browner than that on that side. Just a little bit. But these come in good almost like a taco wrap that you can put scrambled eggs and sausage inside for breakfast. Or you can just tear the piece of bread apart and eat it with your meal. It just depends on how you'd like to eat it. Put it out over on your plate. Make sure I put oil in it this time. I mean, you don't have to if you've got a non-stick pan, but I prefer to put oil in it. I'm bringing my next piece over. And you can shape it out a little bit because when you pick it up to move it, you kind of stretch the dough out a little bit. And what I'm going to do here, yeah, you can see me. I don't have fresh parsley, but I do have dried parsley. So what I'm going to do is take some olive oil and brush the top of my bread. Like so. And if you got fresh parsley, go ahead and chop it up and put it on there. I don't have fresh, so I'm using dried parsley. And for a little bit of spice, you can use red pepper. Not much, because it is hot. Or you don't even have to put that on it at all. But there is your first piece of fry bread. I think it looks pretty good. See if I can get this over here on this side. You can see the fry bread better. And like I said, you don't really even have to put the oil in there if you don't want to. I prefer to do it, because you're going to add oil to it anyway. Olive oil, that is, and that's what this is. It's a big bottle of olive oil. It's looking good. Go over here and get my last piece. Bring it over here and put it in the pan. Whoops. Like I said, sometimes you stretch it out a little bit when you move it. But that's okay, because dough is forgiving. You can kind of straighten it back out. Like I said, you can use this as a breakfast bread. You can use it a dinner bread. Well, I always get in front of the camera. But I've learned to improvise. When you don't have fresh products, if you have the dried, use the dried. Doesn't that look good? And I'm going to show you my favorite way to eat it. I'm going to get that other piece done. Molasses. I've eaten this stuff all through growing up. And usually I eat it with hot biscuit that Mama used to make. I'm going to put just a tiny bit in my dish. And I'll show you what we do with it. Now you can use maple syrup, honey, any of that you would like to use. If you want to eat the bread basically by itself, and a lot of people do because it's really good. Put this hottest one on the bottom because it'll be too hot for me to pull it apart. And you might say all that olive oil makes it greasy. Well, yeah, it does a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is just put these right on the top of this one, because that one is the hottest. And I needed that plate. And just look at this. How it pulls apart. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. So doughy. Look at that. Now here's what I like to do. And I guess I really didn't need this plate. I was going to take it and put it out on the plate. But I just take it and dip a tiny bit in my molasses. Honey would be good. Maple syrup. Anything you got will be real good to eat this with. But once you try this fry bread, you're going to love it. And y'all need to get on me. Because I forgot to bless the food. But anyway, dear Lord, bless this food we're about to eat. Bless all the YouTubers out there in YouTube land. Keep them safe, happy, and well. Amen. Look at that. That looks so good. Fry bread, y'all. It tastes amazing. And like I said, if you like honey, serve it with honey. Maple syrup, pancake syrup if you've got it. I love molasses. Like I said, I grew up eating molasses, so. Oh my gosh. That is so good. And like I said, you can, if I can quit eating it long enough, like I said, it folds over real easy. So you can use it almost like a taco wrap. Fold it over like a taco wrap. Put your eggs, your sausage, whatever you cook, scrambled up, and use it for a breakfast bun. Or just pull it apart like that and eat it like a piece of bread with your meal. But I guarantee you, if you ever try it, you are going to love it. That is so good, y'all. So good. Y'all got to try this fry bread. And I got all this bread to eat. I'm going to have to wrap it up airtight and keep it for a few days because I can't eat all this. My God, that is so... You can make a meal out of a piece of fry bread and molasses or some honey. And that would be your meal, basically. I mean, because if I eat a whole slice of this fry bread with my molasses, I'm done. I'm full by then. Let's see how soft. And to eat it while it's hot, oh, it's so good. Easiest bread you're going to make. I actually like this better than I do biscuit. So if you want a quick, easy bread, you're living in a dorm or something, all you can cook with is maybe an electric cooker or an electric frying pan or something like that. You saw it's fixed in a frying pan. You don't put it in the oven. And this is really good bread. I mean, it's fantastic. Mmm. Well, you know it must be good. I can't stop eating it. Mmm. Mmm. That is so good. Well, I'm not gonna. Make you watch me eat that whole piece. But there y'all go. Quick, easy, fry bread. Try some, you'll love it. You're not going to want to stop eating it, I promise. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you on my next one. Bye now.